Hi, I'm Christine Gregg, State Representative for Farmington and Farmington Hills in the 37th District. I'm also the leader of the House Democrats. Every year we get to celebrate in March Women's History Month, and this year is even more special to celebrate women in our lives. As we kicked off Michigan's 100th legislature, a record number of women and women of color were elected. It was an exciting time to see a lot of these firsts in the legislature. And for the first time in Michigan's history, the governor, the attorney general, and the secretary of state are all women. And recently, the Supreme Court picked as its chief justice a woman to lead their efforts. And this comes the same year that we're celebrating the 100th anniversary of Michigan ratifying the 19th Amendment so that women across the state and the entire country had the right to vote. Yet if it's one thing this month teaches us, sometimes progress can be slow. History is filled with the stories of incredible, talented, courageous women, and the time, the society, and the world that weren't quite ready for them. Whether it was those with brilliant ideas who were silenced or ignored for daring to break the traditions, or women who had their work discredited or outright stolen from men who were trying to hold on to their power. This month reminds us to not only remember the obvious heroes in the fight for equality, but all the nameless women who came before us too, whose small sacrifices built on the work of the generation before them, to ensure that the women that came after them had more freedom and opportunity. We stand where we are today on the foundation of those small but powerful changes. While we may never know their names or faces, this month is our opportunity to thank them. To the women that stepped up to tell their stories, making it safe for others to follow their lead. To the pioneers that shattered glass ceilings so that others that followed them could have a seat at the table. To the housekeepers, cashiers, social workers, and teachers, as much as the scientists, athletes, judges, and doctors who push themselves every day in the hopes of carrying their burdens can lighten the load for others. That spirit, that resiliency, that is the legacy that we share this month. Every generation builds on the one before it. So the question that we should all be asking ourselves this month is, what can I do to make things better for the women of tomorrow? This question is guiding my work here in the House, and it's one that all of my House Democratic colleagues are working on every single day to improve the lives of women throughout the state of Michigan. Happy Women's History Month.